Hammer time.
Clearly, it's hammer time.
Not a nice day to be on the boat there.
I know.
Hello.
But we're going to brighten things up here, or are we?
Oh, yeah, it's not a good week for movies. I'll just preface by saying that.
Dive into it.
Okay, we'll start with Snitch. This stars Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, based on a true story, and he has to team up with the DEA to take down some drug lords in order to save his son from going to prison.
Dun, dun, dun.
If anyone needed transportation, I can provide that with no risk.
There's always the risk.
My way minimizes it.
So how much weight can you move?
My trucks, half a ton without attracting attention.
Mandatory minimum.
There you go.
So, Dwayne "The Rock", we're used to him being action. He looks a little bit more thoughtful here. Is there a little bit more drama to him in this movie?
There is. He's very subdued in this one. He's flexing his dramatic muscles. And this movie, although in the trailers it makes it seem like it's a high-octane, adventure-fueled ride, it's not so much. It's more of a family drama and looks at the sort of drug war, the court proceedings, and all that kind of stuff. It just, unfortunately, is like a movie of the week kind of thing. It would have been really good on TV, but in terms of a film, you know, something in the big screen, it just kind of fell flat. Although Dwayne Johnson shows that he's actually becoming quite a serious actor. This is probably one of his best roles to date, and Jon Bernthal, who is best known from The Walking Dead right there, he's also good in it. Unfortunately, the movie's kind of cobbled together, and the action scenes when they are in the movie are very frantic and blurry, so they weren't shot very well, and it just wasn't all that intriguing or compelling. So for me, Snitch really didn't leave a lasting impression.
Susan Sarandon couldn't even save it.
You know what? She was really bland in it, partly because of the writing's kind of weak in this movie, and the characters are a little bit one-dimensional. Benjamin Bratt as well, you see in some of these scenes, I kind of thought he would be great as this cartel leader. No, it just...
He makes me think Law and Order.
Yeah.
Every time I see him, I'm like, oh, it's Law and Order typecasting. Sorry, how many hammers?
That was
Drop
the
him.
peak of Law and Order, by the way.
No, he was great in it, but great for television.
2 out of 5 for Snitch. Ooh. Yeah.
Just 2. Okay, well, Dark Skies. Are we going up from here?
Unfortunately, I don't think so.
Not
this
with
is
Felicity?
She's great. Carrie Russell stars in a suburban alien invasion kind of movie, and we've seen this played out many times before, unfortunately. Now, Felicity,
Sorry, I did that too. Inception.
Carrie Russell is a great actress, and she's good in this role opposite Josh Hamilton as this family who's dealing with all these mysterious things that keep happening to their house and their kids. This movie really suffers from some pacing problems in the middle. It's just like one sort of scare after another. It doesn't seem to be going anywhere. There are a couple of original sort of moments of tension where you're thinking, oh, that's interesting, but after all these, like, you know, sort of alien invasion movies have been done, I felt like there was a lot of recycled scenes in this film.
Birds, seriously. So there's nothing that really sets us apart from other alien invasion domestic
movies. Not really, no. It was really forgettable, and yet it had some good momentum building, but then it just really couldn't really come together with a convincing climax. And, you know, after having a good sort of emotional start with a lot of punch, really lost me in the end. So unfortunately, not a great week for movies, Jody. Might as well just go see some Best Picture nominees.
All right, and you said Life of Pi.
Life of Pi, yeah.
All right, I'm taking your advice.
I'm going to drop 2 out of 5 on this bad boy.
Good one.
Yeah.
All right, so if we're only going to see one Oscar movie, it must be Life of Pi. Dirk brought up, our floor director brought up a really good reason for seeing Life of Pi over Silver Linings Playbook or perhaps Argo, is it won't translate as beautifully onto the small screen if you want to get that on DVD.
Yeah, and I would say I don't ever recommend 3D, but you could see Life of Pi in 3D and be impressed.
There you go. Michelle, have you seen it?
I haven't. I haven't. That's definitely on the list. And funny enough, the commute is a 2-hammer commute today.
Oh,
it's not